In the real estate space, we're dealing with commission compression. Buyers may have to pay our real estate commissions, which they already have their down payments. They already got their closing costs. They already have all these fees they're worried about. Now they got to pay us. Like, why are they going to work with us? And I can tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of buyer appointments where agents try to talk around it. They try to talk around it instead of saying, yes, you do. And there's a lot cheaper options out there if you're looking for a cheaper agent. I can connect you to some. Here's how we do the process. Here's why we try to make that cost less for you. Here's how we try to help. This is what we've done in the past. But as agents, we're going to try to avoid that conversation. We're going to dance around it. We're going to hope they don't ask that question. And instead, when we take that question head on, and it's the first thing we address, I think it's much more powerful.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Look, just so you guys know, Logan puts out a ton of content. You give out just everything. And there's this idea of give it all away and people want to come work with you. Like you don't have to hold any information back. But I say that because Logan's made a ton of money on investing. And if you're really interested in investing and you really want to know the details and the ins and outs, just go follow him.
Just type in my name, Logan Fulmer. I'm the first person that comes up on your Instagram search. I actually still answer all my own DMs unless you DM me ticket or promo. Someone else is responding to that one, but I'm in there all the time and I would love to see you there.
So I would like to hit on a little bit of stuff they were talking about before the show, as far as, forced appreciation and that fun stuff. But when it comes to the ins and outs of doing these deals and all that stuff, all the things that agents probably want and people listening probably want to get from you, or we don't, this is a short time to dig into all those details. But what I will say is, I think you have some great perspective on talking to leads in calling leads and that fun stuff. So what have you seen people in your office maybe slip up on when they're talking to leads? And then where do you think you've seen improvement and you've done well?
I'll first talk about my experience, but early on, I had no idea what I was doing. And all I'm doing is just calling folks from the lead list, be it I don't know, vacant house, high equity, whatever list, or delinquent tax list or mortgage foreclosure list. And I'm a big believer of a script. I spent some time training on scripts and I really like them and they work in a lot of cases. And I've found that the script that I use now is a lot less professional. It's a lot more humble. It's a lot more curious. And I find that when I do that, people understand I'm a regular old guy. While I might have some really smart questions, that helps bring to light that I'm not an idiot. And you need that because they need to know that you're dealing with someone that's capable. But I start out with telling people who I am and what I'm looking for. And I'm trying to get to the right place and the right person, and maybe they can help me out. And my research has led me here, but can you help fill in some blanks for me? Is this the fact pattern? Is this what's going on? And instead of getting the real salesy type stuff, I kind of do that. And that approach for me has worked a whole heck of a lot more than an aggressive, pushy one. So that's the way mine's evolved over time. And I've literally gone through 4 or 5 renditions of an approach and a script. And now it's much looser. It's much more comfortable.
And I will say too, the amount of people, the disdain for getting a cold call keeps getting higher, right? Like,
because the cold call volume's going up.
Yeah. People are getting so many stupid calls all the time that they hate it. So, well, I think when people come out aggressively